everybody knows my position on this. I stated in the work session, and I agree with Mr. Siggy. I thought we were going to have an up and down vote tonight on what to do on the city manager's contract. I'm of the opinion that we need to go forward to MTAS and ask for their assistance to get a permanent city manager, to bring into Millington, at least to start the process to get a permanent city manager, send them the job description, and they, when they were here for our seminar, expressed a willingness to do that because we did not use them in our previous search for a permanent city manager when Mr. Christie came in. And then hopefully they can find us one, and Mr. Dorsey can extend until we get a permanent city manager who would hopefully be here for forever. We need some stability in the city. We need someone who lives here, who pays taxes here, who either rents or buys a house here, and is a stakeholder in our city. And Mr. Dorsey's doing a good job, and he lives in Chattanooga. And he's made it clear he's not going to stay here.
All right.
To answer Mr. Barber's question. So we need to start the process. It will take a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months to get the process going. And I think we owe it to our citizens to do that. That's my position.
Mayor, I'd like to make a
specifically,
motion. I'd like to make a motion that we extend Mr. Dorsey's contract for 6 months under the same terms, which still includes a 30-day clause out should we find another city manager, and that we contract with MTAS to begin a search for a city manager.
No.
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 Motion's made, seconded.
Can I-
Discussion.
Can I speak to it? I agree with what Alderman Carruthers has said completely. However, the MTAS consultants who were here at our strategic planning session also pointed out the need for continuity, and that we've come a long way from where we were a number of years ago, in that we actually are working on plans for the future of the city, and that we don't need to take steps backwards. I believe that we need a permanent person, but at the same time, I don't believe we need to be without someone in that job, and I think we owe Mr. Dorsey or any person in that position the ability to know what we're going to do, and we can always exercise the 30-day out, but I think it's only, at the same time we want to hire someone and bring them in, I think we have to be fair to the person who's here, who's also committed to work here. So I just feel like we can still do the 30-day out if we need to, and we can begin the process now, and if we find the candidate that we want to hire, then we can exercise that out, and Mr. Dorsey understood that when he took this job.
So you want to go ahead to MTAS and start the search?
Yes.
Okay. I can live with that.
That was my whole point.
That's the
during
point.
work session, was that we go ahead and announce the positions open and make sure that we give MTAS the information they need to start the search. I agree, Mr. Dorsey doing a great job, and he does deserve some stability in his life for the sacrifices that he has made. So I don't know if 6 months is where we'll draw the line, but I believe that we should provide him the assurance that we're not going to just close the door on him should he manage this process as well as he's managed the other activities that we've given him. I expect him to manage this well also. At the same time, understanding that the good candidates for this position may be influenced by the upcoming elections that are no more than a year and change away, that may be turned off to that possibility that many of us will not be back, and they will be subjected to the up or down vote of the board at that time. So that should be disclosed as well. That information should be provided to the candidates, so that someone who is interested and does accept the position earlier won't be surprised when that turnover occurs potentially.
They're worth money, though.
They addressed that as well.
Yeah, we talked about that though in the work group. I just want to make sure that everybody here hears.
There can always be someone local who is qualified. You never know.
It may be, and we should go forward with that announcement, and we should do that as soon as possible. These are applicants I'm looking at.
No, it's up or down.
Well,
Motion's
the
been
vote-
made.
Motion was made for
Any
Well,
good
ma-
discussion?
contract. Well, what was the up or down vote that you were suggesting?
That's pretty
That
much.
we
what-
can all
Yeah,
read
that's
it.
what,
That's
that's
what
what
it
I
is.
think, yes. This gives us the latitude that we need.
It is an up and down
Make the
vote.
decision, exactly.
The main thing I wanted to do is get the process started, to go to MTS to bring in a permanent city manager. And that's what that does, is bring in a permanent city manager. We can't be without a city manager. That would be a bad move for us.
So, been,
Get on with it.
Motion made, any other
Motion
discussion?
second.
Y'all through talking?
I'm done.
Also, for the sake of continuity, we are talking about a situation where his contract is up in March,
March,
correct?
that's
We're
correct.
gonna start budget, the budget season is
Yeah,
right.
we don't want to change.
We've already
Chris
discussed
did a
it.
great job, by the way,
Yeah.
with that. And,
Wrangling
so,
cats.
you know, we're talking about continuity, and we're talking about making this thing go
Tell
smoothly.
you what he said.
And
Let's vote.
frankly, I think Chris would be wonderful to go through that
Let's vote.
situation again.
Okay, all discussion, roll call?
Mr. Dagan,
Aye.
Mr. McGee,
Aye.
Mr. Carruthers,
Aye.
Ms. Huffman,
Aye.
Mr. Hawkins, Mr. Dagan.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next item is the item that we added, which was